Welcome to Songs from the Source. We are your host band, Seven Seas of the Heart, and we are here in our home sweet home, hunkering down happy place, the Boathouse Jazz Cafe. Momentarily, we will share with you an original song, but before we do that, we always like to introduce the band, Seven Seas of the Heart. We have love, joy, laughter, beauty, ease, play, freedom, and dogs. And I am the mustachioed embodiment of Seven Seas of the Heart, Mickey Mahan. This evening's song from the source is a lengthy entry, so we're going to get right into it. It's one that we call Ballad of the Flying Dutchman. As stories go, this goes the extra mile. The tale of a sailor who's gone erstwhile with no intention to fool or beguile. Myth tweaks make believe in timeless style. Eternity awaits no matter how fast you run, or fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. Way back when the Dutch ruled the seas, carving roofs of commerce across the 17th century, deaf to a promise, a prayer, or a plea, sipping tea and coffee in a newfound colony. Eternity awaits no matter how fast you run, or fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. Philip Vanderdecken was his given name, undistinguished despite subsequent fame. Non-resistance is the best way to play the game, but for Vanderdecken, yielding and losing were the same. Eternity awaits no matter how fast you run, fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. It was the night the gods decided to make some noise, banging clouds around like they were playpen toys. A celestial romp worthy of girls and boys, heaving thunderbolts about in cosmic joy. Eternity awaits no matter how fast you run, or fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. And the rains, oh Noah, eat your heart out, pouring till it soaked the concept of drought. Rain to wash the wailing wall clean of doubt. Rain the blue sky could brag about. Eternity awaits no matter how fast you run, or fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. Ambition builds sea legs to withstand all waves. Reputation carries spirit beyond the grave. Hubris hoards the future like a miser saves every golden moment in a prehistoric cave. Eternity awaits no matter how fast you run, or fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. vanity, a tapestry woven of confusion and misery, to fly from the mast on the icy high seas. Whose serenity hides in different mockery. Eternity waits no matter how fast you run, or fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. On the deck, old Vanderdecken stood his ground, without taking refuge in a placid sound, as the tempestuous sea tossed the ship around, and the boards were war drum for the waves to pound. Eternity waits no matter how fast you run, or fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. Well, the Dutchman must have had wind in his ears as the crew hurled petitions and cheers. He cursed at the sky and he laughed at their fears. He'd sail through the storm if it took 100 years. Eternity waits no matter how fast you run, or fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. In the end, the heavens will always win. The powers that be had their way with him, making ghosts of the crew in the ship a phantom, and a howling spirit of the Flying Dutchman. Eternity waits no matter how fast you run, or fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. Today they say when the seas are raging, when the heavens are dark and the moon is thin, you might see a spectral ship sailing and sailing, with a mad captain on the deck called the Flying Dutchman. Eternity waits no matter how fast you run, or fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. Eternity waits no matter how fast you run, or fly without wings like the Flying Dutchman. Okay, well, that's a rather sort of a rough, let's call that a rough draft of our tune called Ballad of the Flying Dutchman. Philip Vanderdecken was the real person. It's a true story that has kind of evolved into myth. We can let you do the rest of the investigation if you like to take anything beyond the facts that we have offered in our song. We're out of time. We hope you enjoyed our song from the source this evening. We are Seven Seas of the Heart. I am Mickey Mahan, and we're going to catch you on the salty waves of the Seven Seas of the Heart.